Good morning. Good morning. I hope that everybody's having a good morning. In my last video, I really didn't get to the different topics that I wanted to get to. Sometimes when I do a live, I get a little carried away. So, I don't talk about everything that I wanted to talk about, but this is a pre-record video. You can like this video, you can subscribe, you can comment, and you can share. But it is pre-recorded. But in this video right here, I want to talk about the downfall to the BWE movement, because whatever is going on right now with the BWE movement, it looks like a joke. I mean, no one would really take it serious at this point. You got a lot of people claiming to be BWE, Black Women Empowerment, that used to be pro-Black and B1 and all about the Black male and the Black male worshiper. This is what these people used to be like. Now they're over here using all kind of talking points that come from women that they don't like, always bringing up divestment on their channels and they're not divested, always talking about interracial dating and they're not interracial dating with anybody, but they're trying to push that to their female followers or female subscribers on YouTube so they can get clicks and views, Cash App, Super Chats, Patreon members, and different things like that. If you're not a divestment channel, why will you continue to bring divestment up? But I figured it out. The reason why people like that continue to bring divestment up and use divestment on their channels is because they're trying to confuse everybody. They're trying to be the representative of what divestment is, and they're not at all. You cannot be divested if you're sleeping with the Black male. You cannot be divested if you're married to the Black male. There's no way you can be divested if you haven't divested away from the Black community. And the biggest problem in the Black community is the Black male. So you're not divested. I don't know why you continue to bring it up on your channel. We don't need a definition for divestment because that's not actually, the definition that everybody goes and look up when it comes to divestment and investment. That's talking about business. The definition to divestment is totally different from what the hell you people are going to look up on Google. You're just repeating everything that we say on our channels and trying to act like you're so intelligent and you've been on some type of divestment journey while talking about B1 and dragging the shit out of Black women who entertain non-Black men. Okay? Divestment and swirling is two different things. A swirler is somebody that interracial dates, that dates everybody. Okay? She may date Black men, non-Black men, or whatnot. That's not a divester. That's not a divester. A divester can date interracial. She don't have to date. She can be LGBT. Y'all know what I mean about that. She can like women. She can be celibate. She can be in a relationship. She can be married. But you cannot be connected to that Black male talking about you divesting away from anything that doesn't benefit your life and you're still engaged with, dating, or married to a Black male. And I believe those women should respect this space when it comes to divestment and stay over there and work things out with the Black male because it doesn't make any sense. And you guys are making the BWE movement on YouTube look like a total joke. Nobody believes it. Nobody believes what's coming out y'all mouth. Y'all talk about Black men all day. Y'all claim to be feminists. You're not a feminist. You're not a feminist dating somebody that is abusive to women. A feminist cares about women. They cares about women's rights. There's no way in hell you're a feminist while you're sexually abusing other women. And I mean like with sexual harassment, revenge porn, got grown, dusty ass black males attacking black women, calling them out their names, stalking them on YouTube and off YouTube. You're not a feminist. You're not a divester. So why would you keep bringing that up? I noticed that about some of these women that say they're not a divestment channel. Every chance they get, they bring divestment up. If you see black women following behind a no good black male on here that has a questionable background, multiple baby mamas, any type of record of charges of abusing women or being violent or any type like that, if you see black women following that guy, that is not a divester. That's just somebody that you can call not even a fence sitter. You can call that person a black male hater. There's a lot of these black women that just come on YouTube to vent, but they're still sleeping with black men. They're still having children with them. They're still sneaking around in the DMs with them. They're trying to date them on YouTube. They're trying to date them on Facebook. That's what those black male haters do. They're not actually doing anything in their real life to be divested. Because if you're divested, there's no way you can follow behind the black male and allow him to lead you. So when you see women supporting those type of violent, disgusting men, dusty guys on YouTube, those are not divesters. But everybody wants to claim it because they want to confuse everybody. They want to destroy it. And so these people that used to be pro-black, B1, all about the black male, all about the black family, I believe a lot of them are doing it on purpose to confuse people and to destroy it. Because, see, they want to kiss black male's ass. They want him. They just want to talk about him all day so they can get clicks and views. And black women that have been traumatized by him, by the black male, or black women that have been through a lot by the black male, they attract those women to their channels, but they're not divesters. Divesters would not go anywhere near a black male, let alone go to a black male's channel. But, you know, I understand that some black men, black manosphere, they go out of their way to confuse people. Any woman that is sleeping with the black male is not a divester. Any woman that's supporting the black male, encouraging black women to support him, to send him money, that's always in the DMs behind the scene trying to sleep with niggas that they barely know, that are so desperate that they're trying to get with guys off of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. No. Divestors come from all walks of life. We're not perfect. I know I'm not. Some may be highly educated. Some of us may not be. Some of us may have a 2-year degree like I do. Some of us may just have a high school diploma. Some people may have a master's degree. We come from all different walks of life. We come from all different backgrounds. But a divester is not somebody that still deals with the black male. I'm sorry. There's no way you can call yourself that. Because if you're going to divest from the Blackistan, if you're going to divest from the black community, you have to divest from black males and black mammies. The black mammy is dangerous. She's very dangerous. She's the type of black woman, black mammy, that sits around and allows men in and out of her house, and they are doing things to her child. And then when her child tell her about what's going on, she's the type of mammy black mother that won't believe the child, will believe the man over the kid. The mammy is extremely dangerous. Any black woman that is inviting black men into this space is extremely dangerous. That's the type of black woman that will set you up. that will put your life in danger. So, some people say that I'm harsh on the mammy. I'm harsh on everybody. Okay? I can be harsh on divestors too. Because but I'm not. My only thing for divestors is to make sure you keep the message clear. Okay? Make sure you keep the message and make sure you keep it on point. Entertaining black men, giving black men a platform to talk. I don't think we should be doing that. That's only confusing everybody and it's making people believe you're not serious about what you're talking about. That's why you can't find a video on YouTube of me ever talking to a black male on this platform. No one can produce an email, a DM, or anything of me talking to any black male on this platform. I've moved past Blackistan. That's when you know you're truly divested, when you don't give a damn about what black men are talking about. You don't care about how they feel. You don't want to interact with them. You don't want to listen to them. They've been talking for years. Talking, and they're not doing anything. They're not productive. They're not builders. They're not providers. They're not anything. All they do is talk. So I'm not going to create platforms or open up my platform for the black male to come on and argue with me and call me out my name and disrespect black women, and no one cares. We already know what he's going to say. So that's something I think that we should, as divestors, stop doing because it's confusing. You don't want to be like the mammies. You don't want to be like the black women that hate black men but still sleep with them. You don't want to be like that. You have to stand for something. And if you call yourself a true divester and you're still entertaining black men, still up in their chats, on their channel, trying to argue with them, trying to get on their platform, trying to rationalize with them, then you may still have some issues with the black male. Maybe you have some unresolved issues, or you may still be attracted to the black male. Because when you're done with something, you're done. That's why you don't see me jumping up on these panels. I could care less. I can open my panel up. I don't. Because I don't want people to get on there and say things on my channel that I don't really support. And I don't think people would. But I don't want people to be targeted for harassment. A lot of times when people come onto your panels or people are a mod on your channel, sometimes they get attacked because people are coming after you or people don't like you. And then I've been through situations where I used to allow people on my panel, and they were some of the most fakest bitches on these YouTube streets, would come on my panel for attention because I was getting more views than they were. So they would come over here, come in my chat, try to jump up on my panel whenever I would drop the link and act like they were all cool with me, while behind the scenes trying to put all the blame on me about a situation that happened with that peanut butter chick out of Tampa, Florida. Tried to throw me under the bus for the pink pill. Tried to destroy my channel. Tried to dox me and everything else. Would go to my Patreon and steal whatever ideas I was talking about. And then come to find out this chick that was jumping on my panel wasn't even black. Wasn't even fully black. So you got a lot of these women in this space that's not black, that's talking a lot of cash shit. They're not about that life. So be very careful about who you allow on your channel, who you allow on your platform, because a lot of these women just come to your channel to try to get attention. Not all. I'm not saying all not my subscribers. But before I took my break off of YouTube, I think I took a break for 9 months. So I've been making these videos since 2020. I started actually making YouTube videos in 2020 when the pandemic had hit and everybody was out of work. Okay? I was out of work, so I just sat home. Just sat home and collect whatever I could collect as a taxpayer, as a productive member of society, because I am. I don't sit on YouTube all day. I don't got time to be editing no videos and doing all that bullshit, doing panels and stuff. I don't got time. And then you got to be really careful with these panels because people can come on your panel and porn bomb you and get your whole channel snatched. Because that's what they're doing over there in the B sector. People are losing their channels. People are filing harassment charges on people. And I didn't even know it would be that easy to do it. I always know that you can do it. If somebody's harassing you, stalking you on YouTube, you can file charges on them. But now, from looking at the beef sector, if you follow through, you can actually press charges on people for stalking you, for harassing you on YouTube. But there's people losing their channels. I saw someone the other day got somebody's Patreon taken away because they were in there doxing this woman, a YouTuber, putting all her sensitive information, private information in that Patreon, and she reported it. A day or two later, I watched her video and she said she got the Patreon took down. So you can report those Patreons. I'm not saying going around here reporting innocent people Patreon, but when people are over there doing things that they got no business doing, that they're too cowardly to do on YouTube because they'll get their ass whipped. So they go to Patreon and Discord trying to put out people's private information and pictures. So you got to be really careful on the side of YouTube. That's why I said that the BWE movement or the BWE space, it's the downfall. It's pretty much looking like a hot mess right now. Everybody they don't want to be called BWE anymore. The reason why, because nobody believes in anything they're talking about anymore. A lot of people are trying to jump on this divestment train. It's trending right now. So everybody want to talk about divestment. Everybody want to tell divesters what to do. Now they want us to have define what divestment means. I'll tell you what it means. It means you cannot fuck and be married to a black male. And if you're married to a black male, I don't even know why you're in this space. We got a lot of black women that are married to black males, or they're lying about being married to black males. Because if you don't see a marriage license, you can't take what a lot of these people say out of their mouth seriously. You know, some of them, their lives are that pathetic that they will come and make up all types of lies about their life, like being married, being engaged, when they know they don't have a marriage license, when they know they went out there and bought that ring for themselves. People gloating about being married to a bottom shelf brad. It's not hard to get married to a bottom shelf brad when you're paying all the bills, or when you're going 50-50 and you're taking care of that bottom shelf white guy. So, you know, they like to gloat about being married when a lot of them are miserable. They're not stay-at-home wives. They're paying 50-50. And I'm not knocking women who go to work, because I work, but I don't pay no bills. I keep all of my money. I like it that way. I spend your money, I use your credit card, and I keep my credit card and my money to myself. Okay? And anything that I do is legal. So that's what I encourage black women to do. My main thing for black women to do, especially younger black women, these black women that are old, they already got these kids that have been married and divorced and all that. I'm not really talking about them. I'm talking about the younger black women, younger black girls from 16 to 30. That's where the focus should be on, that generation, not these 40, 50-year-old women who got grandkids and that washed up that's on YouTube trying to get some money because they too lazy to get a fucking regular job, or they got a criminal record. Or they got a criminal record or something like that. So it's really impossible for them to get a good job. Their credit is messed up. They're in debt. They haven't paid off their debt. Their credit messed up. So they come to YouTube to try to make money. But it's sad that some of these black women are taking advantage of black women. It's sad. They want to tell you to move in silence, but that hasn't stopped the black male yet. And it won't stop him. It just won't. No matter what you say to the mammy, it's not going to make her do better. I'm not even having discussions about black women that are still in Blackistan. I hope that they get the message, and I hope that they get out. And I hope that they're not brainwashed to believe to sticking with the black male and sticking with the black race. Because the truth of the matter is, black people don't care nothing about you. It doesn't matter what you look like. It don't matter what you do with your hair. It don't matter if you got your baby hair. If you want to dress it up a little bit, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about your nails, whether you're feminine or masculine. No one gives a damn about black women and black girls in the black community. So all I can tell you is to be yourself. Yes, we do need to level up. But let me tell you something. Femininity is something that's supposed to be natural as a woman. That's something you can't teach people. I mean, you can read books and you can try to mimic being a valley girl or feminine, but a lot of times people will see right through that. And men do not like when women are being fake. Just be yourself. You being a valley girl and you faking all of this, like you got all this going on, you got all this education, and then when you get to that non-black man, after a couple weeks, he'll realize, no, she's not nothing like that. You just fake it to get this guy. You fake it till you make it. Some people agree with that, faking it till you make it. But a lot of times it's not going to benefit you in the end. So just be yourself. Yeah, those are some things black women need to work on. But they'll always be trying to teach black women about femininity. That's something that comes natural with you being a woman. And every woman knows how to work with that. It's a point, it's a place, and a time for that. You can't be a dainty flower in every situation when it comes to being the black woman. Unless you completely remove yourself from around black people and the black community, including the black mammy, that black woman that's a mammy. You have to remove yourself away from her too, because she will set you up. She'll stand right there while black men are abusing you. She'll be right there in the comment section, right there in the chat, encouraging it. She doesn't have a problem with black men doxing you and doing all different things like that. They don't have a problem with that because a lot of these black women are black male identified and they're just as evil and hateful as the black male. So you have to watch them also. You have to vet black women that you listen to on YouTube, because a lot of these women want to use the talking points of divestment, but they're not about that life. If you still want to be with black men, talk about making the black relationship better or the black family better. Stop including interracial dating in your talking points. Stop putting interracial couples on your channel and you're not an interracial dater. Stop trying to tell us what to do. Because black women who are divested, who are swirling, they're both interracial dating. Okay? So if a black woman is gloating about, let's say a black divester is gloating about a black woman that's with a non-black man and she's cheering on the relationship, she has every right to, because she's interracial dating also. The difference between a divester and a swirler, sometimes a swirler gives a damn about the black community. She gives a damn about the black male a lot of times. That's why some of us call her a swirling mammy. Divestors do not care anything about the black male, and to be quite honest, they don't care anything about the black mammy. We see you guys just the same. Just the same. So all this talk about the black male child and aborting the black male child, I don't know anybody who said that, except one person that went around trying to steal and coined everything the women on this side of YouTube were saying. Now they're out here trying to define divestment when they have known nothing about that and cared nothing about it until we made it trending. Until the true divestors made it a hot topic. Now everybody wants you to define what a divester is. That's not none of your fucking business. You're not one. Okay? You're not one. Sleeping with black men, dating them, trying to still be in relationship with them, you're not a divester. Leave it off of your channels. Don't even bring it up, because you're confusing women and you're making it look bad. It's already bad enough that black men call all of you divested, going around calling all these bigger black women content creators that be trying to speak to black women. They're going around calling all of you guys divested. They know you guys are not divested. Black men know who the true divestors are, and they know it's not you guys. Black women that are in these black men chats, those are not divestors. Those are women that have been pretty much ran through by black men, their baby mamas, their ex-wives. They've been dogged out, used, and abused. And so they're mad at black men. And so they're over there talking trash about them, but they really want them. That's who you will find in a dusty black male's chat, not true divestors. But I've come to realize that they're doing it on purpose, and they're trying to taint it and mess it up and destroy it because they're black male identified. A lot of times they are hating on what we're doing, and they're trying to do anything to destroy it. Okay, but my advice for black women is to continue to get your education. I'm talking about the younger black woman. Older black women can do this too. You can always go back to college. You can always go back to school, but you got to remember about that student loan debt, okay? That student loan debt is no joke. It's no joke. They're going to want their money back. Even though Biden said he was going to get rid of student loans, he has not done anything. He's only freezed it up. But I'm pretty sure when it's time for him to get out from being the president, we're going to get that student loan right back up on our records. And you will find it if you run a credit report. You will find those student loans. So a lot of black women went out and voted for Joe Biden, and he has not wiped those student loans out yet. And I don't believe he's going to do it. And I don't believe you're going to get what you voted for. I just don't. I don't think you're going to get what you voted for. But I see a downfall in the BWE movement. I see everybody trying to jump on the bandwagon. You got these damn mammies confusing everybody, making it look horrible. Women talking about black femicide, and they dealing with a dude that's beating up women and have beaten up women, but screaming about, black femicide. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They've made the whole space a joke. And I believe that the black men understand that a lot of these women are just on here talking about them all day, but they can sleep with you, they can bang you out, they can impregnate you and all that type of stuff, and you'll still deal with them. They can dog you out and you'll still be there. They don't take you women serious. So that's why you don't allow women who deal with black men, sleep with them, date them, marry them into the space. Because they're just confusing everything and they're trying to mess it up. I believe they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They're doxing divestors. They're trying to attack us, trying to tell us what the fuck to do. No, you can't tell us what to do. They want you to move in silence. Why don't you guys move away from us? Move away. That's all we're saying. If you still want to be with the black man, go over there and try to build the black community. Go over there and try to, do things. Try to raise better sons. That's what you women should be doing. You should be nowhere near this movement. And then try to call us heartless or saying that we're terrorists or we're extremists. No, we're not. Just move away from us. Your BWE, the whole concept is a joke. You can't just put femininity on and off. That's something that comes natural to a woman. And a lot of black women cannot rest in their femininity because they're in the male role. Black men don't understand feminine women. They will run over feminine women. Those women are the ones that get taken out the most by the black male, is that feminine black woman. The black male doesn't care about you being feminine. He'll still take you out. He don't care if you talk proper and you got your valley girl accent. He doesn't care. The only thing that's going to help you and make things up so much better for you, if you truly divest, if you remove yourself from the black community, you remove yourself from these black women that are mammies, that still date and be around black men, they can put your life in danger. Separate from toxic family members, toxic places. Separate yourself away from that. And black males are toxic. So you have to separate yourself from the black male and the black community. And if you don't, you're not really divested. Because you're just dragging toxic people and toxic black males right along with you on your journey. So you're not being freed. I want black women to get their education, go after their career. If you want to be an entrepreneur, make your own business, be your own boss, a boss lady, do your own thing. Go out there and enjoy life, explore your options. Because let me tell you something. When you only date black men, that's the only type of man, whatever he does in a relationship, you think that's how it goes. But when you open up your option and you date other races of men, you don't have to sleep with them, but go out on dates with them, enjoy trips and different things like that. You don't have to sleep with them. Non-black men are not like black males. They will not like put you out the car because you didn't want to sleep with them on the first night. Okay? Most likely with non-black men, you do not pay for the date. I've never been on a date with a non-black man that I've ever had to pay anything, nothing, let alone put the gas in my car. So I don't know what people are talking about. Maybe you guys are just dating bottom shelf brads. You're not dating gentlemen and men that like to spoil their women and make them happy and wine and dine them. Maybe you're not coming across the non-black man like that. Because I'm telling you, from my experience, I've never paid a bill. I've never paid for a date with a white man. I've never tolerated that, and I've never been with a white man that would do anything like that. Anything, anything. I've always got roses, gifts, car, all different things done for me by white men. So I don't know about nobody else, but they treat me good. I don't know about nobody else. They always got manners. They're always respectable, respectful. They open my doors. I've never been called a racist name by a white man. I haven't. But there's some white people that are passive aggressive, and there's some white people that do not care for black people. But that's not the majority. There's some Hispanic people that don't care for black people either, but that's not the majority. Everybody's not racist. And my experience may not be your experience, but this is what I have to say. The black male is horrible. He's nasty. He's evil. He takes joy in verbally abusing black women, mentally abusing them, physically abusing them. A lot of times he's pandering to black women on YouTube to make money, or he's bashing black women to make money. He don't want to marry you. He don't care anything about your children. He don't want to be a father to them. He don't want to pay the bills. So what's the point? But you women look like a joke. You women that sit out here and always trying to drag divesters and try to call us dangerous. The black male doesn't believe you. He doesn't believe anything that comes out you bigger YouTubers' mouth. Because at the end of the day, they know you're going to sleep with them. You're pathetic. You're all talk and no action. And I hope that the women that follow you don't really take you guys serious. Because if they do take you guys serious, then you guys are doing more damage than I thought. Because there's some women, they can see all the receipts about certain things and they still will support. They still will follow an abusive black man while he's abusing black women on social media. They'll still cash app him, super chat him, still pull up in his chat, still support him. And those women are damaged goods. A lot of black women have been so traumatized by the black male, they have not dealt with the trauma. They have not sought therapy. They've not removed themselves from the trauma. Some of them have become addicted to being abused. They have normalized being abused by the black male that they think it's normal. And I'm glad that I don't think it's normal. That's what I encourage black women to do. Don't do what I do. Don't do everything I do. I'm not perfect. But I know one thing, I'm not committing any crimes. And anything I do as far as money is legal. Legal money. Okay? I don't come on here begging black women for this. I'm not trying to hustle them out no money. I'm not telling black women, well, I'm going to sue these people. I'm going to sue these people. I need to collect money from you and then never sue anybody. I don't do things like that. Scamming black women out their money. Absolutely disgusting what some of these black women are doing. Not just on YouTube, but all over, on TikTok too. You got these mammies all over TikTok all the time trying to tell you who don't like you and who's not attracted to you. Sometimes these black women are your biggest enemies, your biggest haters. They don't want you to interracial date just like the black male don't want you to interracial date. But their sons can date whoever they want. Their sons can get with Becky, they can marry Becky, they can have biracial children, and they will still love their sons, and they will gloat all over those biracial children. But when it comes to the black woman, it's a double standard. They'll call you a bedwench, the white man's whore, ghetto gagger, prostitute, 304, a toilet, a rockwaller, a bastard baby maker, a man. They'll call you all these different things. And you're supposed to keep coming back to that abuse? That's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Black women, you deserve better. And sometimes it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay. You don't have to drag a whole lot of black women with you. I've already accepted that. Most black women will not be saved. And I'm not out here trying to save them. Let the pro-black mammies, let these fence sitters, let these black men haters that's always dragging them but sleeping with them, let them help them. I'm washing my hands with that. Dealing with black women that still deal with black men. I'm washing my hands. Whether the black male is gay or straight, I'm washing my hands with these women. Because no matter what happens, when it comes to some type of movement with black women, they're always dragging black men behind. They're always dragging their fucking sons. And I'm over it. So put yourself first. Focus on yourself. You should focus on you winning, you being the prize. Go after all your goals. Stay focused. Get your money. Don't be worrying about these relationships and all that, especially when you're in your early 20s. Don't be worrying about chasing after no marriage and chasing after no love and all of that. Many women will tell you that when they were younger and they were chasing after these men and trying to satisfy these men and be somebody's wife, they were miserable. They were broke. Their credit were destroyed trying to save these black males, trying to help them. Trying to love a black male will leave you broke. Spiritually broke, physically broke, mentally broke. Trying to love and trying to fix a black male. There's no reward in that. It all gonna come back and bite you in your ass. And you gonna realize that in your early 20s that you waste all your time in your years trying to be something that the black man will be happy about. Nothing you do with your hair, your clothes, your nails, the way you talk will ever make the black male happy. He will find a problem regardless. So be yourself. What you do with your money is on your money. I'm not going to tell you how to do your hair. I'm not going to tell you how to dress. If you want long nails, short nails, that's up to you. That's your money. I'm not telling black women what to do with their money. But I'm telling you, don't spend it on black males. Now, if you're going to do all of that, spend the money on yourself. And if you got kids, spend the money on your kids. But do not spend your money on black men. Don't try to dress them up, trying to help them get jobs, trying to get things off their record. Stop wasting your time doing that. You're not their mother. You're not their mother. Focus on yourself. Don't care what people say when you interracial dating and they're trying to call you a bedwench and they're trying to make you feel guilty because you're attracted to the other races of men. There's black women that like Asian men, Hispanic men. They're out here doing the damn thing, child. When people tell you what type of woman that the white non-black man wants, they have no idea. You go on social media, you will see women that got the lace fronts, they got the lashes, they got the baby hairs, they got the long acrylic nails with all the designs, and that stuff is not cheap. That stuff is not cheap. My nails, my toes, my lashes cost more money than some of you bitches' whole entire outfit, with the hair included. That stuff is not cheap. So a lot of women take pride in doing that. A lot of women like to be different. They don't want to be basic. And it's okay if you're basic. Like if you go to the nail salon and you want French tips. You know, my mother is like that. She won't do anything to her nails and toes but the French tip. She's an older woman. She's pretty much basic. She keeps it really simple. Natural hair and everything else. But some women like to spice it up. Now I understand some people overdo it with the lashes, they overdo it with the nails, they overdo it with the wigs, the lace fronts, like with that blonde hair. Now that's something I think black women should stay away from, in my opinion. But I can't tell them what to do with their money. I believe they should stay away from that blonde hair. That does not, to me, that does not look right. And that looks like black women are trying to look like Becky with that blonde hair. It just doesn't look right. I've never did that. You can never find a photo of me with blonde hair, blonde weave, a blonde wig. I'm not doing that. To me, that just doesn't. That's just my opinion. But black women, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do as long as you're not hurting yourself and you're not hurting anybody else. You can be whatever you want to be in life. The sky is the limit. So stop trying to hold yourself down. Stop trying to be loyal to a group of people that are not loyal to you. Some black women you're going to have to let go. There's not really a sisterhood, so you're really all on your own. When it comes to society, black women, we're all we got. But you will have to separate from some of these toxic black women because they'll get you killed. They'll get you killed. Or they'll get you and your family and your livelihood in danger, trying to mess with your job and everything else. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that topic. But just love on yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect. None of us is. But there's some really disgusting people out there, and you don't want to be involved in any of that mess. Stay focused on your goals and achieving everything that you want in life. Take care of yourself first. Make sure you got everything you need before you start dating a man. Okay? Because you don't want to be too dependent on a man, but you also don't want a man just to be in your face and not doing anything for you. I mean, nothing, not even paying a bill. It doesn't work like that. If you care about a woman, if you love a woman, if you really, really like her, you will do things to make her life easier. You will do things to make her life better. So if paying that light bill or paying that rent or that mortgage for that woman will make it more easier for her, then men that truly like you and love you will do it. You wouldn't even have to ask. They will offer to do it, or they'll just do it without telling you. Okay? And I think I covered everything. But happy Memorial Day. I'm not working today, so we're going to do a little bit of cooking on the grill. Some of the neighbors, the guys be out there with their little cooler, drinking their little beer on the little deck out there, and drinking. When it cools down, they'll drink their little liquor, but they do be drinking their beer. And white men, they love their Coors Light and their Bud Light. I'm trying to get Joseph to start drinking Coronas or something like that, and he's not into that. So I hope that you guys have a good day, but we're just gonna sit around, have a little grill out, chill out, enjoy the weather. It's hot outside. It's already hot. But yeah, that's all I got to say, and I hope you guys have a good day. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.